there, and welcome back. We are going to do another home renovation in the Surry area. We're located in the Bridgeview area right by the Patella Bridge. The new home that we've purchased is on a 6,000 square foot lot. It's 1,040 square foot house, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. It's a wonderful starter house. Now let's just show you a couple of things that we're going to be doing. The exterior of the house, I always look for a good structurally sound house. Now the exterior of the house, it has a solid concrete foundation, and we have the old style stucco from the 1960s with the bits of pieces of the glass. So what we're gonna do, we have a few places we need to patch, and so we're gonna fill these, and instead of trying to match this, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put elastomeric paint on, which is basically a stretchy kind of paint that will freshen up the place, give it an updated look, and it also acts as a type of insulation. Let's take a little look on more of the outside of the house. So we're going to tidy up the yard a little bit. We'll be repainting these stairs, and once we get some of this junk out and once we cut the yard, it'll look completely revitalized. Also, what we're doing, we're going to be putting a new roof on. Parts of the roof have already been done, but to give the new owners a peace of mind, we're going to be redoing the entire roof. And the electrical has been updated, so it's new copper electrical wiring throughout the house. Let's take a look inside. Welcome to this fabulous living room area. It's nice and bright, and I absolutely love these large windows, the kind of character windows from the 60s. We will have to replace a few panes in the glass, but we're keeping these style of windows here for sure. We'll also be taking out a few extras that we don't need and removing the flooring to replace laminate hardwood flooring that's consistent throughout the entire place. We're going to be taking out the trim, putting in some trim that's a little bit nice, a little bit more consistent throughout the place as well. And one of my favorite parts of this house is these great character arches from the 1960s. So these are here to stay. We're going to add some. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. We'll be smoothing out the ceiling and putting in some new light fixtures here. And my friend Julia, when she heard that I was getting into home renovation, she decided to call me the Queen of Destruction. So I have to live up to that name. I'll be knocking out this wall, and it's going to be fabulous. We're going to open up this whole living space here, and it's going to be a great dining room, and light going from one end to the other. Let's look at the future dining room. So here we are in our future dining room. This is the wall that we will be knocking out from the living room. And if anybody wants these cute little guys, they may go quickly, so get them while they're hot. All right, we will also be knocking down this wall. This goes into the kitchen, so it'll be a nice flow from the kitchen to the dining room. And we're going to be having the same character arches as we did there, just to keep it consistent throughout the home. As you can see, there's nice and bright windows here, so we will have light from one end to the other. And we will be adding in a dining room light fixture, which will be fabulous for small family entertaining. As we come into the kitchen, there's often many surprises when you find a new home. Sometimes they're hiding and sometimes they're visible. Okay. And so this is the wall that we're going to be knocking out. And, you know, tile is a lot easier to remove with a sledgehammer than just normal devices. So we're going to be taking out this wall, having in that beautiful arch for our dining room. We'll have to move the electrical into the side of the wall. We're going to keep a little piece of the wall here as well. And we're going to be getting in some new countertops, taking out the tile here, putting in some funky backsplash. We will be keeping these cupboards. We're going to salvage them. But as you can see, they're a little bit dirty, so nothing a little PST can't solve, plus a little coat of paint. We're going to get some new hardware to update that, give it a fresh new look, and put in a new sink, new faucets. That always just makes your kitchen sparkle. And it looks like the appliances are in great shape. So we're gonna keep them. And we're gonna add in a hood fan. Maybe get a little bit of the unevenness out of the counter space. Patch up some places in the ceiling. Get a beautiful kitchen light. As well, we're gonna keep the floors consistent throughout the new home with the trim as well. This is our main bathroom, and we'll be ripping out the tile flooring, replacing it with some great linoleum. And as you can see, there's no shower in this place, so we're gonna be getting some brand new plumbing so that there's a shower head, taking out the faucets. Also, we'll be putting some white enamel epoxy on the tub to give it a fresh new look. We'll be ripping out all of this tile, both kinds, and we'll be putting it in a tub surround that'll make the place really bright. We'll also be adding in some floating shelves to give a little bit more storage space. We'll be replacing this with a brand new vanity, new mirror, new lighting, new toilet, and as far as the walls here, we'll be ripping out all of the tiling, replacing it with some beautiful wainscoting. One, because it's awesome, it looks great, and two, because these are plaster walls, and when you rip out too much tile, it gets a little messy to fix. So that's my wonderful contractor's solution to that. Okay, no, you're not tilted, it is the flooring. Okay, it's not quite that bad, but what we do need to do, this was an addition to the house, so it's a little bit wonky. We need to rip out the flooring, reframe it, and just fix up a few things because this could be a very nice master bedroom. We need to, like I said, fix a few patches in the walls and the ceilings, get some new lighting in, perhaps some new closet doors unless you're really funky, and then you can enjoy the beautiful view of the backyard once we fix that as well. So, welcome to the addition of the house. This is our little laundry room. So let's take a look. It needs work. It needs a lot of work. As you can see with the floors, they're just kind of put here, not really attached, no lining underneath. So we're just gonna completely redo this place. And the walls, they're pretty patchy. They need a lot of work. So we're pretty much gonna be gutting, rebuilding this place, putting in some new appliances, you know, taking out some of this wallpaper, adding in some paint. It needs work. What can I say? This is actually drywall. Kind of funky. Okay, this is our final room of the house. It's the second bathroom just off of the laundry room. It's always nice to have that second bathroom, but this needs probably the most work. So we've got all kinds of carpet and flooring and tiling happening here. We're gonna be taking out the toilet, taking out the tiling and the sink, the lights, and the shower. Right now it's a little bit scary, but it's a good solid concrete base in there that we're gonna keep and just update and gut everything else in this shower. I want to thank you so much for coming on this tour with me of the Bridgeview home in Surry. Join me in about 6 to 8 weeks. You're going to see this place completely transformed. I'm Anita Reimer, the Queen of Destruction, and I'll see you soon.